Do you want to win this Transformers mystery box? Stick around to the end of the video to know how. Before we get into this review, this is your spoiler warning, so if you haven't seen the film, go and check it out and then come back and watch my review. The Flash, like the comic book incarnation, can bend and reshape time, create alternative timelines, and to that extent, a multiverse of creative possibilities. This film gives the opportunity for James Gunn to decide if this version of Barry Allen should continue or they should just recast and completely start all over again. But what happens next though remains speculative. This version of Barry Allen has spent most of his time purely as a supporting role, stepping up when needed to help the older and better known DC heroes. At least he's front and centre from the get-go, as Alfred Pennyworth calls him up to help with a collapsing hospital in the nearby Gotham. Allen's mentor and part-time friend Bruce Wayne, portrayed by Ben Affleck, can't help as he's indisposed, chasing down minor league villains. That leaves the Flash to use his time-altering abilities to save the entire maternity ward's newborns before they plunge their deaths from the collapsing hospital. Under Muschietti's directional hand, the sequence doubles down as both a highlight and a reel for numerous effects teams who contributed to the set piece. Overflowing with visual gags, puns and comical genius, it reintroduces the Flash as a darker superhero than the comics. The tone immediately gives way as Barry is still scarred by the loss of his mother in a violent home invasion, and his father Henry, jailed for her murder, finds himself contemplating the unthinkable, as in turning back time to save his mother, while Wayne warns him against time travel and the potential and unintentional effects. But Barry Allen can't help himself, giving into wishful thinking and saving his mother's life, ensuring a personal future without loss or heartbreak. The new timeline he creates saves his mother but also erases meta-humans from existence, leaving only a college-aged pre-hero Allen, and an alternative Bruce Wayne, played by Michael Keaton's Batman, to save the world from General Zod, with Michael Shannon returning as him and his army of Kryptonians arrive on Earth. They are looking for a long-lost Kryptonian and promising violent retribution if said Kryptonian hasn't been returned to Zod for judgment, imprisonment, or worse. The film provides an alternative universe rationale for the Bruce Wayne swap-out and the lack of meta-humans, with two Barry Allens existing simultaneously. But whether you buy into what Muschietti and Christina Hudson offer is something involving multiversal and unchangeable events, but it matters far less than the overwhelming hit of nostalgia you will experience when Keaton puts on the cowl once again. Later on, the Flash is stuck in a stadium-sized time sphere inside the Speed Force. He watches intently as the different versions of the past and present superheroes make an appearance. The fastest man alive, using all his meta-human abilities, along with the other Barry and Michael Keaton's Batman, and a very underused Kara Zor-El. They save the world, a universe, and even the multiverse that Barry inadvertently sent on a self-destructive spiral. Which, by the way, Sasha Calle was amazing as Supergirl, and you could tell that a lot of her scenes were cut from the final edit. So hopefully they'll release an extended cut where we actually see more scenes with her in. While much can be said about the visual effects, it was all a bit standard for nowadays expectations, and given the rushed production schedules and multiple reshoots, they ranged from hit and miss. But still, the story and the character matter the most, and at least in this film, Barry's inability to get over his grief. And yes, it's a standard issue for superheroes, but it does work in favour for this film. It works as an emotional plot point and an emotional pivot, and surprisingly enough to Miller's layered performance, a reminder of what superhero storytelling can deliver beyond visual effects. But that's just my thoughts and feelings about the film. If you've seen it, I'd love to know what you thought about it in the comments below. And if you want to win this Transformers mystery box, all you need to do are these 3 simple things. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment on any of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, and one lucky random subscriber will be announced on the 30th of June. You can even hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my latest giveaways, such as the mystery box giveaways at the end of every month and the comic book giveaways every fortnight. And I want to say a big thank you for watching. If you like my content and want to see more in the future, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So with all of that being said, I will see you in the next one, but until then, take care.